Hi, I'm Katie. This is my new channel. I'm pretty new to the YouTube channeling. Like, I watch videos, but I don't have a channel. So this is my new channel. I'm probably going to be making videos often just about feminine products,
Random things.
I might do a couple makeup tutorials, just anything. Feel free to watch my videos. Make sure you watch what you comment. Don't say anything bad on my comments. But yeah, subscribe and watch my videos.
Hi, I'm Erin. We're like best friends, and I have a channel too. Mine is Erin San, ERINSAAN.
She got that song thing from Jesse and Gina.
BF vs. GF. I don't know if you guys watch them, but they're really good.
Awesome.
And I do videos about this kind of stuff too. We're gonna do feminine products today. I'll have a lot more videos soon. I got my webcam to work again, so I'm just gonna start the video.
Okay, so like she said, we're going to talk about feminine products. First, we're going to start off with panty liners.
We're gonna go from best to worst.
So there's a wide selection of panty liners like at the store that you can buy, but we
Have three. We
just
only have three.
we just have three certain ones that we buy. These are
The always barely there or always incredibly thin.
they're the always incredibly thin. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them basically anywhere. You can get a little package of 20 for 97 cents. So I think 93 cents. I think it's pretty good. It's 20 of them, 93 cents anywhere.
They also have a box of them for like 120 for like $2 or something. That's a good deal too.
This is what the package looks like. It basically has a little piece of tape on it, and you just peel open the tape, and it's kind of loud.
Louder than all the other ones.
Yeah, it's just like kind of loud to open.
But no one should be worrying about what you're doing in the bathroom anyway.
And this is what it looks like, and then you open it and you just peel it off the wrapper. I hate the wrapper. I can't stand the wrapper. It feels like paper, and you just like crumple it up. It just like crumples right back out. So it isn't very sticky.
It's somewhat sticky.
It's sticky. Like it'll stick, but like the creases, mine usually come up sometimes if I don't like press it down good enough on your underwear. If you don't press it down good enough, then the creases will fold up a little bit. And it's soft, but it's not as soft as some that I've tried before. And it's actually really absorbent. Like if you're using it for your period, and if you have a really light period, then it will work, and you don't have to change it as often as you would other panty liners. But it's pretty absorbent. It's not that thick. It's not very thick. It's just pretty absorbent, and it's a really good brand. It's the one that I choose. Like, it's my number one brand that I would buy.
Number two would probably be, I don't know, I guess it's a tie between two different ones, but the one I'm going to show you first is the U by Kotex. They come in a bunch of different colors and designs, and they're cute. This one is not as loud as the Always is, but a thing I don't like about this one is the actual like packaging is on a separate, like there's a little separate sheet of paper. I don't know, I don't really like that because it just makes the packaging much more bulky if you have to keep it with you.
And it's like glue on it, like you can see the glue marks.
Yeah.
And it just like makes it harder to pull it off, and it's just because there's more wrapping, it'll make it bigger if you put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
and
makes the packaging thicker. This is what it actually looks like. It's pretty thin. So the good things about it are it's pretty soft. Like if you actually feel it, it's soft, and it's extremely sticky. Like it's so sticky, it'll stick right to your fingers. So you gotta try not to touch the back of it too much when you put it in. But
it'll stick pretty good to whatever you're sticking it to.
Yeah, but the seams again, they also do come up pretty easily. Like the actual seam of the
just because
like
the
folded.
glue on the packaging kind of messes it up a little bit. I have something to say about those. I used to use these often because I used to use them for certain things that some girls would know what it is. It's not a period, but like it's something else. But I'm not gonna really say it on, but the white part, the actual padding, it shreds really easily. So if you can use it if you have a light period, um,
Change often.
but you would have to change often because the white part will actually shred. And the two clear pieces,
It like is held. The white part is held together by the two clear pieces, like it's like pressed together.
by these two clear pieces, and the clear pieces, if you don't change it often, the clear pieces will actually come open, and the
shredded white part, like the already
the
is shredded.
padding stuff will actually like come out and be like in your
It makes you feel disgusting.
underwear and
gross.
stuff, and it'll be really really smelly. It's not scented, so it would be even worse.
So
And
just try
like
to
the white,
change it.
yeah, just change it often, and the white stuff will shred, and it'll start to come out of the opening.
Especially if you move around like a lot more, like if you're doing a sport or something.
It'll shred a lot easier.
Yeah, I would suggest the Always because they don't shred at all. This is like the number one. It's the best. This one, the Carefree ActiFresh. It usually has like a little pink packaging over top of it like this, and it just like opens, and you just open it like this. Some bad things about it are that it's thick, like it's pretty thick. It's
Turn it on the other side.
it's thicker
Right
than
here.
most. Oh, sorry. It's thicker than most usually are.
Like if you just like compare them,
Yeah.
in general, it's pretty thick. It's a lot thicker than the others. Even with the wrapping on, it's thicker, and even with the wrapping on this one, it's thicker. Um, it's it's the softest out of the two that we've already described. It's the softest. It's super soft, and when you put it in, I don't know, can you feel it when you put it in?
Yeah, you can feel it more than the other, but this one would be better to use as like rather than a pad. That's why it's thicker. It'd be better.
If you don't like the feeling of a pad, or you just don't like to
Think it's too
use a
bulky.
pad, maybe it's too big, too bulky, just anything that your problem is with the pad, then this would be a good recommendation. I mean, if you're like heavy, or even if you're just like a medium period, then this might not be the best. I mean, it's good for a light one, and it's pretty simple. Like I said, it's thicker, so it'll like bulge a little bit out of your pocket or anywhere else you have it that's like open, public, like in a purse. Doesn't matter. But it's just like peel. Like you just peel this little part off, and it's really sticky. Like it'll stick pretty good, and the creases won't come up. Like I do recommend this one to anybody that doesn't want to use a pad.
Another thing about it is if well, you should change your brand of tampon too if this happens. But if you happen like you got the wrong like light regular or super, if you got the wrong kind, then this would be your best bet. Like if you bought like a huge pack and you don't feel like changing to a different what is that
Tampon.
called?
Tampon?
Regular, light, super. I forget what that's called. And then this would be your best bet because it will hold the most.
Now we're gonna talk about tampons.
Oh, we're gonna go worst to best.
Yeah. This just from like personal experience. Like you might have a different opinion on your worst to best, but we're just saying ours. So if you have a different opinion, then don't bother to comment, because to be honest, we care, sure we care about your opinions and whatnot, but if you comment and have a different opinion on your
And you have like a bad comment, rather just not say it.
if you have like an opinion on what your least to your worst to best or anything like that, we honestly don't care, because this is our opinion. Like I'm saying, like if you have another opinion on least to best, then just keep it to yourself. You can make your own video. But sorry, that was kind of mean. But this is a U by Kotex. It looks really really small, but it comes out to be like a normal tampon, and
Comes out to be about that big.
yep. And you basically, there's a little dotted line you can tear it on, which makes it a lot easier.
It's really quiet when you open it.
Yeah. It like doesn't even make a noise. Like for example, like on this one, it has two little dots that you tear in between,
So much harder.
but
to
it'll
open.
like get that weird
And you gotta
stuff.
like pull it more, and it's just
And this
harder to
one's
open.
just a lot easier. Even though this is my least, I like the opening. It looks really small. It doesn't even look like a tampon, right? So basically,
You pull this little bottom ring right here, like you see this little extra
just
piece.
a little grippy that you hold on to.
You hold onto the grippy and grab this outer ring. You wait till you hear the little click. That's why it's called the Ubicotex click. And then you just hold it like you regularly do, and it opens like this. One bad thing about this is it frays super easily. Like, I know I'm picking at it, but like if you have to move it around, it might like fray. Like, I don't know.
Even if you don't pick at it like we're doing now, like even the bottom, even when she pulled it out, it was still like frayed and this stuff was everywhere.
The bottom frays the most.
Yeah, but even like the top, even when you first start to put it in, it might a little bit. Another, you want to describe the lines or do you want me to?
You can.
Another bad thing that I don't like about this is it has lines on it. Lines like just going up and down all over it.
I don't know what the use of the lines is for.
Yeah, I don't know what the line is for. Maybe it's like, I can't tell if it's like good or bad. I don't like it, but I don't know. Maybe they did it for something. I don't know. And what I don't like is the string is really like shreddy, and it's just like that's probably not even a word, but you know, it's just like it's just
Some of
weird.
them, look, some of them will have this little knot. I don't know if you can see the teeny knot. It's like a little bitty knot. But some of them won't come with a knot. Like, they'll completely not be a knot there, and your strings will go everywhere. And it will
That
not
makes
be
it worse. It makes
comfortable.
it harder to peel out because like if you just accidentally get a hold of one of the strings, it'll probably hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
to pull
it
out.
hurts.
That's why I like it better when there's a knot and it's like a
Like
tight,
a bigger knot.
like a tight straight string. Like this one, it gets all curled up. I like it when it's a straight string. It's just a lot easier to pull out. And if you don't have the knot at the end, and if you pull on one string rather than all of them together, it's not going to be too good to pull out. This one has, like I said, has the lines on it, and in my personal opinion and my personal experience, it hurts a lot worse with the lines on it. So if you're a first time user and your first time using all this stuff, then I wouldn't recommend doing your U by Kotex the first time because the lines make it, for me, it makes it worse. It just hurts worse.
This will be later in the video, but I would recommend the Tampax Pearl for a first time user. Like, if you're going straight to tampons, you don't want to use pads at all, which is what I did and she did. I would suggest the Tampax Pearl.
What's next? This one?
Yeah.
Next, it's also a U by Kotex, but it's not the click one. It doesn't start out really small.
It starts out regular size.
Back up. It doesn't start out really small like this one. You don't have to go through the whole click thing. I just don't get the point of the click.
It's just a safe space, but it's
pointless. It's just like the other one. It has an easy tear open. And what I really like about this one, I know it's not that big of a deal, but it actually has like a rubber grip.
It's really good.
And it's if you're like kind of scared to push it up there, then like you just grip onto it, and it's a really good grip. Like your fingers won't slide. It's an actual rubber grip, so it just makes it better. And this one, the string, it kind of is shreddy at the end because the knot's all the way up here. But like in the other one, the string curls up. And this one is just normal. I mean, this one has the lines too, but I've used this one before. It's not as bad as the click one, but the strings, this one does fray.
See, look at the frayed end right now.
And it's
that's before she even touched
just a little bit at the top. But yeah, I mean, this one, I like this one. I've used it before, but also, like I said, on the click one, the lines just make it worse for a first-time user, and it just frays.